The war ended 80 years ago. Hitler is gone. The Nazis are gone. The Allied armies went home. Cities were rebuilt. Life moved on. But deep under the ground, the war never ended. Every year, construction workers, farmers, divers, and children still find bombs from World War II. Silent killers that have been sleeping under towns, rivers, and forests for generations. In Germany alone, more than 2,000 tons of unexploded bombs are found every single year. Enough explosives to destroy entire modern cities. And in Berlin, from 1947 to 2018, bomb squads have safely defused more than 1.8 million pieces of World War II ordnance. So the terrifying question is, why are there still so many bombs? Where are they hiding? And how dangerous are they today? This is the full, real story of the bombs of World War II that still threaten the world, even 80 years later. The war that refused to die. World War II ended in 1945. The world celebrated peace. Streets filled with dancing and tears of relief. But beneath the ground, millions of bombs and shells remained buried. Unexploded, unstable, forgotten. During World War II, bombing was constant. Germany was bombed every week. Britain was hit by nightly air raids. France was covered with landmines. Poland, Russia, and Eastern Europe were full of frontline artillery. Pacific islands were cratered by millions of shells. Italy, Belgium, and the Netherlands saw heavy air attacks. Japan faced massive U.S. bombings. By the end of the war, over 2 million tons of bombs had been dropped on Europe alone. Half of them did not explode. These duds became known as UXO, unexploded ordnance. Blindgänger, German for silent or sleeping bomb, sleeping giants. Decades later, they are still alive under roads, schools, fields, forests, and even under people's homes. The war is long gone, but its weapons are not. Why so many bombs failed to explode? People often ask, why didn't the bombs explode during the war? The answer is surprising. 1. Bombs with faulty fuses. Bombs were made quickly and cheaply. Factories producing them were rushed. Quality control was low. So many bombs jammed, misfired, hit soft ground, landed at the wrong angle, had defective detonators. Thousands simply sank into the soil like stones. 2. Slow chemical reactions. Some bombs were designed with delayed fuses, chemical timers, acid-based detonators. These fuses sometimes failed during the war, but they continue to corrode today. Meaning, a bomb that didn't explode in 1944 can explode in 2025. 3. Mud and soft soil. In Germany and the Netherlands, soft soil cushioned the impact. Instead of detonating, bombs dug deep into the ground. 4. Underwater bombs. Rivers, lakes, and seas swallowed thousands of bombs. Underwater, they remained intact. 5. Artillery shells. Not just bombs. Millions of artillery shells, grenades, mines, and rockets also failed to explode. The result was a hidden world of explosives buried across the earth. Germany. The most dangerous bomb graveyard on Earth. Germany is the center of modern bomb discoveries. Why? Because Germany was the main target of Allied aerial bombing. Cities like
Berlin, Hamburg,
Cologne,
Dresden,
Munich,
Frankfurt,
Essen were bombed heavily. Some cities were hit daily. How many bombs were dropped on Germany? Over 1.5 million tons. And experts estimate 10% to 15% did not explode. That means hundreds of thousands of bombs are still underground. 1. Germany finds 2,000 tons of World War II explosives every single year. These include large aerial bombs, artillery shells, mortars, landmines, grenades, anti-aircraft rounds, detonators, every single year. That's 6 tons of World War II explosives per day. 2. Berlin alone has recovered 1.8 million pieces since 1947. Berlin was bombed more than any other German city. Over 300 air raids hit the capital. From 1947 to 2018, 1.8 million pieces of ordnance, big and small, were found and defused. And bombs are still found today during road construction, building new apartments, digging for water pipes, renovating schools, expanding airports, gardening, farming, even when digging for a swimming pool in someone's backyard. The evacuations, tens of thousands forced to leave homes. When a bomb is discovered, police must evacuate a large area because World War II bombs are unstable. Evacuations often involve 10,000 people, 30,000 people, sometimes 70,000 residents. Entire neighborhoods must leave. Imagine waking up one morning to news. Please leave your home. We found a bomb under the street. This happens regularly in
Berlin, Frankfurt, Hannover, Dortmund,
Munich, Cologne. In Frankfurt in 2017, a British 4,000-pound bomb forced 70,000 people to evacuate, the largest evacuation in Germany since World War II. In Hanover, 50,000 were evacuated to defuse multiple bombs at once. What types of bombs are still found? Not all bombs are the same. Here are the dangerous types still found today. 1. Aerial bombs, 500 to 4,000 pounds. These are the biggest threats. Weighing as much as a car, they can destroy buildings, neighborhoods, bridges. Their fuses are corroded, making them extremely unstable. 2. Anti-aircraft shells, fired by German guns at Allied planes. Thousands landed unexploded. 3. Artillery shells, fired by Allied and German forces, found in forests, fields, cities, battlefields. 4. Landmines. Eastern Europe still has
Antipersonnel mine.
anti-tank mines. Many become active again after soil movement. 5. Grenades, often found by hikers in forests. 6. Underwater bombs, found in rivers, canals, lakes, ports, especially dangerous because water pressure corrodes the fuse. Why World War II bombs are more dangerous today? Most people think old bombs become safe over time. The opposite is true. 1. Metal corrodes. As the metal shell rusts, the chemicals inside become unstable. 2. Chemical explosives break down. The TNT inside bombs ages like old dynamite. Crystals form. Chemicals separate. Sensitivity increases. A small vibration can trigger an explosion.
dritter Bombenfuses rot.
Fuses are made of springs, pins, acids, mechanical parts. As they deteriorate, they become unpredictable. For soil movement, bombs creep upward due to
Rain,
tree roots, construction vibration, frost and thaw cycles. This is why bombs that were 10 meters deep in 1950 are now close to the surface. Who finds World War II bombs today? Bombs are discovered by 1. Construction workers. The most common. Whenever a new building or road is planned, Germany must use special bomb detection teams. 2. Farmers. Plowing fields often reveals shells. 3. Fishermen. Catching explosives in nets.
4 divers.
Finding bombs in rivers and lakes. 5. Everyday citizens. Children often find grenades while playing in forests. 6. Archaeologists. They encounter bombs during excavations. 7. Metal detector hobbyists. Some accidentally find unexploded ordnance. The bomb disposal heroes. The people who defuse bombs today are trained specialists called EOD teams. Explosive ordnance disposal. Kampfmittelraumdienst. German bomb squad. These men and women risk their lives every day. The work is deadly. Germany has lost several bomb disposal experts in explosions. In 2010, 3 specialists died when a World War II bomb detonated unexpectedly in Göttingen. Even experts cannot predict how unstable a bomb will be. How a World War II bomb is defused today. When a bomb is found, 1. Area is closed. Police seal off the streets. 2. Residents are evacuated. People leave homes, hospitals, and businesses. 3. Bomb squad arrives. They evaluate the type of bomb. 4. Water cannons or robots may be used. Modern tools reduce risk. 5. The fuse is removed. This is the most dangerous part. 6. The explosive material is burned or destroyed, sometimes done on site. 7. Bomb is declared safe. Residents return home. This process can take hours or even days. Germany is not the only country still finding bombs. World War II explosives are found all around the world. United Kingdom, London, Portsmouth, and cities along the coast still find German bombs, V-1 and V-2 rockets. Thousands of evacuations have happened.
France.
Normandy is full of artillery shells, mines, bombs. Every year, farmers accidentally kill themselves on old shells known as the Iron Harvest. Belgium. The Ypres region still has millions of unexploded World War I and World War II shells. Bomb disposal teams work daily. Italy. Cities like Naples and Rome frequently find bombs. Poland. Poland finds hundreds of German and Soviet bombs each year. In 2020, a huge British tallboy bomb was discovered underwater near Gdansk. Japan. American bombs are still found in Tokyo, Okinawa, Yokohama, Pacific Islands, Guam, Saipan, and the Solomon Islands remain extremely dangerous. Underwater time bombs. Some of the biggest dangers lie underwater. Port cities are full of bombs. During World War II, ships were sunk, ports were bombed, mines were dropped in harbors. Now diverse find sea mines, torpedoes, bombs dropped from planes, depth charges. These remain highly explosive. Future. Will we ever find them all? Experts say, no. There are still millions of unexploded bombs worldwide. In Germany alone, bomb squads estimate it will take 100 to 120 more years to find the majority. That means your children, your grandchildren, your great-grandchildren will live in a world where World War II bombs are still being found. The war has truly left a global scar that will last centuries. Why this still matters? Why talk about bombs so many decades later? Because wars do not end when the soldiers go home. After the battles, after the treaties, after the celebrations, the danger remains. In the soil, in the rivers, under the cities, under our feet. The bombs left by World War II still threaten lives, stop construction, damage property, force evacuations, kill workers, require massive budgets to remove. This is not ancient history. This is happening right now. The war ended long ago, but its shadows remain buried in the earth. Every time a bomb squad defuses a bomb, every time a neighborhood evacuates, every time a construction worker finds a rusted shell, we are reminded that the past is not gone. It is under our feet. Those bombs were meant to destroy cities, to kill people, to change the world. They failed to explode in 1944, but they continue to threaten lives in 2025. And yet, every day, brave men and women step forward, put on heavy protective suits, walk toward an object capable of killing them instantly, and risk their lives so others can live safely. They work quietly. They work in shadows. They work so we never have to hear the sound of those old bombs waking up again. The war may be over, but its ghosts still live in the soil. And as long as they remain, the job of finding and defusing them will continue for decades, for generations, maybe even for centuries. Because peace is not just the end of war. Peace is the long, hard work of cleaning up what war left behind.